Welcome back, it's Haley. Today I'm going to be making a more functional spread in my bullet journal. I'm going to make a 26 goals for 2026 spread. I saw the inspiration for this one on another channel. The idea kind of came to me from Erin Smith. Really love her channel. Go check her out if you like this kind of content. Starting off, I am trying to map out the grid spacing on this journal. I previously was using an A5 journal, so the spacing on this one is a little bit different. And then I also have a B5, so this journal is totally different than my other two. I'm trying to find a scrap piece of bullet journal paper that I can mark as kind of like a ruler to use as a template for this. I am lining up the bullet points and then marking the top and bottom where it starts, and then I'm going to number the grid spacing, so the spaces in between the dots, and then you have to do some math to figure out where the middle is and where the quarters are. That's usually all the measurements I prefer, and then the rest I can kind of eyeball or delineate from there. Next up, I am trying to map out my title and the spacing. I like to use a mechanical pencil just for the precision. The dot grid spaces make it easy to make sure that my letters and my numbers are all relatively the same size. Now I am going through all of my washi tapes. This is actually a tackle box from Hobby Lobby that my friend got me for Christmas, but I have turned it into my washi tape organizer. I actually need a second one of these because I have so many washi tapes, believe it or not. Most of the floral washi tapes I got from my dad for Christmas, and then the rest I either got from Hobby Lobby or Amazon. I really love how this washi tape looks on the page. Really a big fan of orange. The kind of muted orange and pink tones and green in this are really pretty. Next I picked out some matching solid orange washi tape. Whenever you put washi tape kind of across the center like this, it's a good idea to actually either like really indent it or do what I did where you either just break it up with your fingernail or use some scissors. This tape was actually stronger than I expected, so it didn't break with my fingernail, so I used my scissors and just kind of spliced down the middle, just so that it doesn't bulk up the middle of the notebook, because after a while, after you have a lot of spreads and paper and washi tapes in there, you can be at risk of breaking the binding on the bullet journal. Next, I am trying to pick out some colors for the title and the numbers. I'm not super happy with how this turned out. For some reason, when I erased my pencil marks after I did the numbers on the title, it kind of like took up some of the paper, I think just because I didn't wait long enough for the marker to dry. So you learn as you go. Like I said, I didn't really love how the numbers turned out. I tried to make them stand out more by doing a black line in the middle to make it look like it was just bordered by the orange, but I wish I had just outlined the orange instead of using the orange as the outline, if that makes sense. I think it would have looked a little bit cuter. I end up later on going back over this with black Tombow and just trying to make them look like solid black numbers. Just trim off the excess washi tape. I have two different size scissors. My big craft scissors I like for kind of bigger cuts and less precise cuts. The smaller Fiskars are nice for a little bit more precision cutting, or kind of what I like to do is sticker editing, where if you need to cut some stickers to fit in a spread, then those are really great for that. Just a funny thing I wanted to point out is that I am missing 3 of my fake nails. Well, eventually I am. I was working on my vision board before this, and I was peeling up a lot of stickers, and my nails did not seem to like that. It's my first time trying these stick-on nails, so they obviously don't last long. I put them on yesterday, so I wanted them to look nice for a YouTube video, but yeah, it seems like that's all they're good for, is just a video, not for functional purposes. I should have wrote that in my goals as something I want to do more in 2026, is actually go as part of, like, I guess I could use it as part of the self-care stuff, but is going to the nail salon, getting my nails done. I work in a vet hospital. We use alcohol a lot for blood draws and stuff, various things. So nail polish does not last very long in my line of work, and I've actually had nail polish color like come off and stay on like the pet's fur from doing a blood draw, just using the alcohol. It'll, like, the color bleeds like that, and then it's really hard to explain to owners why their pet's blue. So I usually just have bare nails, so that I thought the press-ons would be a good idea, but clearly I need to figure something else out. These lines are actually really hard for me because I am left-handed, so it's hard for me to not smear it, and then also hard for me to keep it as a straight line, because instead of like dragging the pen behind me as you would with a right-handed person, I am pushing the pen. I could have, I guess, drawn the lines the other way, but that just feels weird to me, since as you write normally, like your hand goes from left to right, at least for me. So it just feels weirder to me to go the other way, even though it would probably make for a smoother line. I also realized after I started putting in all of my goals that I only started out with 12 lines each and not 13, so I ended up fixing that later. I really love the way these lines look in a journal. I think it makes it look really clean and organized, and it's a fun way to add some color to the spreads, and add detail if you kind of run out of ideas. I do this a lot in my current book journal, and it's also kind of nice for me to write on lines like this, because without having like a full straight line like you would on like normal notebook paper, lined notebook paper, it's easy for me to end up trailing downwards when I write, so helps me keep things more straight. Now I am just trying to choose some stickers to put on as an accent. I definitely want to kind of keep this orange and pink and yellowy theme going. I have lots of these really pretty pressed flower stickers from Amazon. This was a really good sticker pack. I would totally order this again. I originally got it for a book retreat, where I had little goodie gifts with everybody's favorite colors, so I ended up picking out a bunch of like the specific colors for each person and giving them a bullet journal, and like some bookmarks and other fun things like scrunchies and stuff, that were all color coded with the guests' favorite colors, so that was really fun. You definitely get a lot of variety with this sticker pack. I have mentioned this before, but the only thing I wish was a little bit different was that they were matte instead of shiny. I really like it when sticker packs have a clear backing like this on there too, because then before you peel off the sticker, it's kind of nice to just like hold it up and see where you want to place it and be able to see the rest of your layout underneath. All right, now I am going in and starting to write in my goals. The pen that I originally started using ran out of ink, so I was a little sad about that. I really prefer to use like a gel pen sort of thing for this type of writing, just because it's less likely for me to smear it as I'm writing, and then I find like the microns, like for even like the 0.1 or a 1 size is just like, it's not even too big. I just don't really love like how stark different, like how black it is. On the page, it looks less like a note and more like it should be for a title or like a label or something. So I really like to use my microns for bordering or for artwork or like titles and labels and stuff, and not for like the content, the functional content. All right, trying to speed things up here. Some of my goals are a little bit silly. It was kind of hard to come up with 26 goals, and I am in no way expecting myself to meet every single one of these. It's just going to be nice to go back and reference and then check things off, and at the end of the year see what I was able to accomplish. Later on, in some more spads, I do plan on doing some habit trackers, which will help me meet the goals like flossing daily, and then other things like drawing, painting, things like that. As far as equipment goes, for my filming, I would really like to get some more equipment for that. Right now, I have my phone suspended on a macrame circle. It's macrame string from my ceiling. So if you notice a little bit of wiggly kind of floating from my phone, that's why. I do have it like secured kind of so it doesn't wiggle so much, but I thought it was pretty clever. All right, and then some of my other goals are like save $1,000. I know that doesn't probably seem like a lot to some, but I have a lot of pretty high bills that I pay, so saving can be kind of hard for me. So $1,000 is a pretty good goal for me. And then eat a veggie with every meal. I'm like, I don't know how much I love eating veggies for breakfast, but I guess it's easy to add in like a smoothie or I don't know, an omelet, I guess. I'm just overall trying to eat a little healthier, be a little more mindful about what I'm putting in my body. And then making new friends, doing a solo date would be fun. I've always wanted to like try going to the movie theater by myself or go eat at a restaurant by myself is really fun. As I, at least right now, or as I get older, I guess, but I kind of find that I really enjoy doing solitary things, and I love having solitary time just to myself, like almost more than I like interacting with people. I love my family, I love my friends, but I'm just a person that really needs that solitary time to function as a human. So definitely something I want to keep in mind for 2026. And then camp more than once is one. I love camping. I used to have a little pop-up trailer, and that was so fun. But unfortunately, the floor was kind of getting a little soft in places on it, and I really needed the money, so I ended up selling it. And then I watched like people that do like wilderness camping and stuff on YouTube, and this girl had this like really cool, perfect little rooftop tent, almost like an aloe cab. I don't know if you know what that is, where it like has almost like a hydraulic lift system, so you just like unlatch it and then it pushes itself up, and it's just like a little small little tent thing, like it's like a rectangular shape, just big enough to sleep in and like sit up in out of bed. But I'm like, that's perfect, and it has a hard rooftop, which I think would be nice because it just feels a little more secure and a little bit less canvas to maintain. Like on the pop-up trailer, that was a lot, having to put it away wet and make sure it was dry all the time and not get moldy. So I'm sure I'll still have to do that with like a rooftop tent, but it's not quite as much canvas to try to maintain. And then getting on a better sleep schedule. That is something I really, really struggle with. I am such a night owl. I could just stay up all night and never sleep pretty much. And then it ends up making me not very functional and not very nice. So I really have to force myself to go to bed. And I've learned that if I stay up later than like 11 o'clock, especially on a work night, then I am just not as productive in the day. So, and then I feel like I get stressed out a lot easier just because I'm tired and not as productive, and so things are piling up, and yeah, just overall it makes me less happy. So then I guess a couple other things, like growing my YouTube channel. Obviously, since I'm just starting out, I'm kind of just experimenting, seeing if this is something I want to continue. I'm kind of one of those like hobby hopper people, so I just like to try new things and see what I like, and maybe it'll stick, maybe it won't, but it'll be an experience. So let's see, just trimming off some of that excess washi tape. Oh, and then I just had to get my exhaust fixed. That's my part of my exhaust pipe rusted off, and it kind of rattles. It's not like dangerous or anything, but it's gonna be a little expensive to fix because the rusted out part, like, they can't fix it, so I have to like have part of my exhaust cut out, basically. So that's gonna cost, hopefully not an arm and a leg, but enough that it's one of my goals to meet by the end of the year. And then library card, kind of a continuing theme between like my bullet journal and my personal journal. I really want to try to like buy less books because, one, I'm running out of space on my bookshelf, even though I really love owning books, but two, I just think that if I want to be saving more money too, it's a good idea to try to see if I can find some of the books that I want to read at the library, and then the books that I really, really love, then I can purchase those, because I am a person who will absolutely reread them, or I buy like special edition, like signed editions, things like that, that are more special to keep and display on my bookshelf. Alrighty, we are kind of nearing the end of the video here. This is where I started drawing in the letters with my Tombow. I might even go back in and make those a little bigger, or try to outline or do something else in those, because I'm still not really super happy with it, but it'll do for now. I do really like how this spread turned out. I hope that you guys liked it, learned something, or just enjoyed my little rant for this video. So let me know your thoughts, what you think, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.